Next thing I would definitely buy, very unconventional, drain and blocker, because believe me, you're not just going to be sick in the toilet, you're going to be sick in the shower and in the wash basin. Unconventional guides on what to pack for university. The things that your university and your parents and school probably won't tell you. I'm sure that there are many guides out there that try and tell you what to pack for university, but seriously, you're going to take these ones from me. Hi, my name's Emma. I am a graduate of 4 years and I'm currently about to do my master's in digital marketing. I've been at University of Surrey for all this time and I've literally had the best experience. Having moved into my 5th accommodation now, this is my new room, believe me, I know a lot about what to pack when you're moving places and what's essential and what's not. As I said, I know that there are a lot of guides out there, but I wanted to give you a little list with things that might not be on there. Nobody tells you how many glasses you're going to break at university, so honestly just don't invest in glass ones. Have unbreakable plastic or, you know, those like red American cups, okay? So just drink exclusively from them, wash them up every time, and honestly just save your money. Ping pong balls are also a great idea. Beer pong is probably the #1 game at university, so bring some along. It's a great icebreaker and conversation starter. Honestly, get your shots in and believe me, by the end of university you're going to be a pro. One thing that I find was always missed out on lists, which is a bit more practical but I think is an essential, is kitchen scissors. Honestly, so underrated. You need them to cut your pizzas, just to cut open packages and stuff. I swear I'm the only person in my house that actually has them and everyone always borrows them all the time. So don't borrow, just have them yourself. It's just so much easier. Another essential at university is obviously drinking games, and I'm not just talking about the ones that everyone knows. Grab some card drinking games. So I have Brutal and Let's Drink to That. 2 amazing card drinking games that are great icebreakers and genuinely just having so much fun. They're a bit inappropriate, but 100% makes the night, especially when you're really drunk. And finally, for your kitchen essential, please just don't forget an insane amount of coffee or tea. Genuinely, that's all you're going to be drinking in the mornings and you just need something to perk you up after a very heavy night. Now moving on to the bathroom. One thing you always need that I always forget when moving into a new place is toilet roll. Okay, believe me, nobody ever leaves any, and just bring some with you because after a really long journey of traveling, carrying and moving stuff all into your car and moving it out, you're gonna need the loo, and then you're gonna be even more disappointed when there's no loo roll. Next thing I would definitely buy, very unconventional, drain and blocker, because believe me, you're not just going to be sick in the toilet, you're going to be sick in the shower and in the wash basin. So you know what, just save it all and just buy yourself some drain and blocker just so you're ready. This one is one for my girlies, okay, and this is going to save you a smell. Basically I would just bring bin bags just for any sanitary products that you have in your bathroom. Sometimes they don't often provide bins, and it's just a bit like, oh, you don't really want to just put it in your room, like it's a bit gross. So just have a little bin bag that you put under the sink in a discreet location and just pop your stuff in there and chuck it out every time that you need to. But yeah, I just thought it was just an essential because sometimes they just don't provide bins and I'm like, what do you expect me to do? Another thing that I would bring is a designated sick towel. Okay, you're going to be sick at some point, you've just got to be prepared for it. So why not have a towel that's designated to just wiping up? You know what, you chuck it in the washing machine. It can just be an old tatty thing that you've had forever. Honestly, it's just one of the best things ever because you can't mop up all the sick with just toilet paper and kitchen roll. Just doesn't work. Now moving on to the bedroom. Starting off, let's bring some condoms, okay? Safe sex, guys, and believe me, STIs are pretty rife at university, so make sure you're always protected. This is another one for my ladies, and it is the Why Men Love Bitches book. This is honestly probably the best book that I think I've read at uni, and I'm actually doing a course where I have to read books. But this is genuinely an amazing read, and it just reminds you sometimes when you have your uni heartbreaks, you know, just remember you're a boss ass bitch, it doesn't matter. Definitely essential, a must read, have it ladies. Bring as much fancy dress as you own. Believe me, there is always an occasion for it. Most socials you'll find are quite themed and you're gonna have like really cool, exciting fancy dress opportunities. So make the most of it, go crazy. Why not? It's university. This is your time to shine. I've got a Tinkerbell outfit, I've got a cat suit, I've got a leopard costume, I've got ski stuff, I've got so much. I've honestly got a whole bag just designated to fancy dress. Just an essential for just having fun and being on top of it on all those socials. Make sure you bring a speaker for prees. Always helpful and definitely something that you're always going to need, because you're always going to need that music booming, especially if you want your flat to be the place to be. Don't forget electrolyte sachets for when you're hungover. You're going to need that to try and get over that hangover real quick, because you're going out again the next night, because you're a fresher honey and you got to do it night after night after night. Believe me, I'm too old for that now. Like, genuinely, I go out for one night and I'm out for the next 2 or 3 days. It's tragic. Finally, don't forget your favorite toy. I know it's just ridiculous, but really, like, honestly, your toys help you through the tough moments in life. And when you're sad, crying about a boy, or your exam results weren't what you wanted, honestly, they got you. They're gonna give you a hug when you're feeling down. So yes, that concludes the slightly more unconventional guide to what to pack for university. I hope it has been somewhat helpful. Please like and subscribe. I want to do more of these videos, so if you have any suggestions, then leave them down below. If you've got any questions for me, then do also leave them down below. I am a 4-year graduate, so I am here to help you and help answer your questions. I'm sure I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.